I haven't been shying away from talking about what I really, truly want to talk about, and that is taking care of self. This was something that I did not understand or realize how important it is to take care of me, myself, and I before I could worry about anybody else. Why is it that we will put so much time, effort, and energy into trying to heal somebody else, trying to help somebody else, trying to carry somebody else, trying to be there for somebody else? But the one person we need to do that for, we seem to neglect, which is ourselves. You see this? Yes, I'm looking tired because I've been dealing with everybody else's drama, everybody else's dysfunction, everybody else's toxicity, while I'm trying to be over here in peace. And I've been asking the Lord, like, why? Why? Didn't give me the answer because I'm not setting boundaries. People don't understand how important boundaries are. People make you feel like by you setting boundaries that you're being a itch. And you know what I'm trying to say. People automatically look at you like, what's wrong with you? That you setting boundaries and standards for yourself. Like that's just something so uncalled. So uncalled of. Like, how dare I set boundaries for myself? There's nothing wrong with it. But you know what? I'm going to talk about boundaries in another video. What I want to talk about, really want to talk about, is if you want to heal somebody, heal you. If you want to be in a relationship with somebody, be in a relationship with you. Figure out what's going on with you before you start trying to be there for somebody else. Before you start trying to help somebody else. You know, after my breakup in 2021, I remember standing in my bathroom and I kept saying, but God, he did this, and God, he did that, and God, he did this and this and this and this and that. You know what God dropped in my spirit? It's not about him, it's about you. And that really made me think, like, it is. It is about me. Who is with me the most? Myself. It was like a light bulb just went off. And I realized that I really needed to do the work internally. I kept wondering why I kept attracting broken people who had different faces and different names. It was because I was broken. You attract what you are. And I realized, you know what? I am tired of carrying somebody else's baggage that I didn't give them. Didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know why we are so afraid to be alone. It's beauty in being single because you get to find out what it is that you like. You get to experience life. You get to not have to be worried about anybody else but yourself. We all know relationships in itself are hard. You gotta watch what you have to say. You always considering the other person's feelings. It's difficult enough to maintain a relationship with other people. But how about maintaining a relationship with you? That's what I'm about. I'm about finding your self-worth. I am about... Sorry about that. Somebody had called, so this is take 2. But I'm all about you having a relationship with yourself. I'm about you being in a relationship with God. You know, that's one thing that I wish I would have done early on, was allow God to be the man in my life and not actually go to a physical man to give me what only he can give me best and what I could give myself best. I just want people to really start loving on themselves. Start normalizing it. Stop acting as if there's something wrong if you're single. There's nothing wrong with you. It's actually healthy that you're taking the time to work on you, to love on you, before you decide to love on somebody else, or before you decide to allow somebody to come into your life. You hear all the time, self-care. And there's a reason why it's called self-care. It's not called other people care. It's called self-care. That is a part of being in a relationship with self. But we live in a society where people make you feel selfish if you're concerned with self. No, I think it's very selfish if you put yourself on the back burner and you don't take care of you and you're hurting on the inside while you're trying to pour into somebody else. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And then people wonder why they are mentally and emotionally exhausted and drained. They wonder why they're upset, angry, don't have peace, why they're bitter. I'm going to prove to you that it's okay to put you first. I know you've heard it, because I heard it my whole life and I never really tripped off of it until like just a little bit of time ago. But they used to always tell you when you get on the airplane, if something happens, who are you supposed to put the oxygen mask on? Yourself or the other person? Yourself, right? You're supposed to put it on yourself first. That way, you could be able to help the other person. If you over here knocked out, how you gonna help somebody else? So it's the same thing. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take care of your spirit, your soul, if you don't have that relationship with yourself, then how can you have a healthy relationship with somebody else? It's impossible. It's not going to work. I know being a CNA, they used to tell me, if there's an earthquake, we need y'all to get up underneath the table, the CNAs. We need y'all to get up underneath the table, and we need y'all to be okay. So then that way, if y'all okay, then y'all can be able to get the residents out. It wasn't the other way around. Oh, get the resident, worry about the residents and then yourself. No. They was teaching us then how to take care of self before taking care of others. But then somewhere along the way, society has twisted it around and made you feel as if it's selfish if you take care of yourself. Please listen to me loud and clear. Start learning how to love you, because you are with you 24/7. Start learning how to take care of you. Once you start learning how to prioritize yourself first, you will see how you will have healthier relationships.